The original Secret Pass.
How's it going, guys? There we go again. Right down into the red. There we go. How are you guys feeling? Oh, what's going on, man? What's going on? It's another red day. How's it going, guys? Crypto Otaku in the house, bringing you the news and the chaos in our space. Yeah, looking at a 98K Bitcoin today on the night. Holy crap, guys. Yeah, this is what, you know what? I gotta remind everyone, right? Gotta remind everyone where we are. So I zoomed out a little bit, as we normally should, right? As we normally should. Don't get too fudded out. Don't get too fudded out. Because it's coming. It's coming. It's just only a matter of time. We can't be held back forever, right? Man, it's been a long ride. So, if you guys are new to crypto and you haven't been paying attention to the space as long as I have, I've been marking pretty much every single major event for Bitcoin in the last 4 or 5 years. I started doing this probably realistically like 3.5 years ago. And so I just kind of wanted to zoom out, guys. Let's go back in time a little bit here. I know we can't go back and buy anymore, but we can go back and at least look, right? Look at where we were. Look at where we were last cycle, right? Last cycle when I participated with a lot of us, right? A lot of us Bitcoiners out there, a lot of crypto, enthusiasts started getting in the game around 2020. Of course, learning about why the financial market was the way it was and inflation. Yeah, that's enter me, for example. 2020 and 2020, basically started doing research. We had, this is where I started, guys. this is the Otaku at 0.01 Bitcoin into research. Towards the February 2021, started getting a little bit more of an idea of what was going on with the market. Then Bitcoin's first leg up started from the big pullback from 16K, 60K. Oh yeah, we ran up from 16K to about 60, had a major pullback to about 35. This is not typically normal in the cycles where we have these two peaks. This is what happened last time though, right? So keep that in mind as we move forward, right? So, and then in the middle of the bull run, out of nowhere, no one was even paying attention except for me. I was expecting something big, although it did not happen back in 2021. El Salvador came out and made Bitcoin legal tender in their country. Started accumulating from then, right? That's when they started accumulating. And then we had, of course, the second big peak. That was it. Boom, that was it, guys. That was the end of the whole enchilada. Because of the FTX sell-off, because of all the other stuff that was happening, Terra Luna collapse. I've got all these other things marked on here. FTX, Celsius. Yep, there it is. FTX files for bankruptcy. We had the China mining ban, all the nonsense, right? And then what we have here, all of this crazy stuff. The banks started to collapse. We've got World War III starting to issue for Putin's arrest. I think I delete that now, right? No, I'm going to keep it there. Then I also put up these other interesting things too, like Sony patents for NFTs, FOMC meeting. Man, I was really into it. All right, fast forward a little bit. Yeah, even Elon Musk changed the freaking Twitter logo to Doge, right? The Doge logo on Twitter. That lasted for a few days or a week. Anyway, so yeah, we start the bull run at the end of 2023, and you can see from here on out, boom. Hong Kong, allows crypto trading in their country. Then we've got USA debt limit increase, and there we go. More money printing. Of course, Bitcoin likes that. That's what's coming up here soon, right? With the tariffs, we're gonna get into that here in a bit. Fake news on spot ETFs approvals. And then that's what ran up for the fake news, right? And then we had a sell-off when they were actually approved. Because again, buy the rumors, sell the news. And then what we do, we come right back up after that and of course break out into where we are today, right? We're in these crazy zones right now where Yeah, when Trump announced his plans for the strategic Bitcoin Reserve, the SBR, and his trip to Nashville, Tennessee in 2024 during the Bitcoin Nashville conference. No one saw that coming. It was crazy. It was unheard of. And the only thing I was looking forward to was, at the time, I was looking forward to RFK Jr.'s speech, right? Because he was the pro-Bitcoin candidate up until Trump did that speech. All right. So with that all being said, just taking you guys away. That's why I'm not freaking bearish. Working at McDonald's no more. Enough of that. Enough of that silly, silly get up. But yeah, we're sitting at 100K. 100K basically now since Trump won. I actually need to update this because I did not put that Trump. When he won. Of course, we broke out after Trump ran and won and yada yada yada. You see where we are now. So everyone's freaking out because we're under 100K, and I'm just like, big picture, guys. If you zoom out, you can even see, man, I've got so many tabs pulled up now with all these pins. Yeah, all these pins. Oh my God, I got one. I really got one hanging out there. Oh my God, what a mess. I got to clean up my whole damn chart. But anyway, even if you look at this, guys, if you guys are familiar with trading patterns and I've been pointing this out for, my God, the whole year last year, right? As soon as we ran up to 100K, it was pretty clear where we were headed. But if you zoom out to, this is the monthly chart. Look at this. Giant cup and handle on Bitcoin. We just broke out. Where's the handle taking us? 100K. Are we going to create another one? It looks like we already did. We already broke out of it, right? So are we going to create another one after that? Another bullfight, another bullfight. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Why? Because all the countries are getting in and they're buying in. And we already broke out of the major trend. Like, why is anyone bearish? That's what I want to know. It's so silly. It's so silly when you can see where we're headed. We haven't even come back down to test the top of the previous trend. I mean, we could still technically go back down to what the bears want, what the super bears want, 87K. What we were almost dead on right on accident, right? With our super bear target that one day at 87K. It's still in the cards. It's still in the cards. Maybe a little later down the road even. In the end of June even, we can see that. But honestly, with the momentum we're getting, I would not be surprised if we break the entire macro trend that I drew on here back in 2021, 2022, probably 23, somewhere. I forget when I drew this exact trend right here. But yeah, that is, of course, what we all look at as the logarithmic chart, right? The Bitcoin rainbow chart, still the log chart. Everyone's looking at the same chart. And of course, when we hit the top of that, we break what, of course, Michael Saylor calls, Bitcoin's powered by chaos and all of our models are going to be destroyed, right?
Bitcoin's powered by chaos. When Godzilla walks onto the playground, all your models, they're all going to be destroyed.
Yes, and I'm waiting for that moment, man. I'm keeping an eye on it very closely all the time. I'm just like, I just can't wait. People are going to freak out, like, oh my God, we're at 120K Bitcoin. Guess what? That breaks our model. If we hit that tomorrow or next week or like in a month or 2 months from now in like the end of March or something, it's going to melt everyone's face off and it will destroy those models. All right, so enough of that. Of course, bringing you guys back to where we are today. Let's take a look at the chat. I ranted on for way too long. I just get so mad when I see so many people reacting to the market. I don't even want to look at it. I don't even want to look at it. It's so silly. It just makes me so furious. So furious, I just want to smash something. Ah! Anyway, what's going on in the chat tonight? Oh, we got nothing going on in the chat tonight. Anyway, so what's going on with Bitcoin right now? We've got, of course, we've got 99K retesting pretty much right around the corner. We're going to look at our metrics, of course. We're going to look at Bookmap, of course. Don't pay for something you can get for free, right? Don't do it. Stupid. Don't do it. It's all over the internet for free, guys. It's all over the internet. Look at that, Costco. So bringing you heat map for free tonight is, of course, Kim at the White Snow Land, my anime reference for the stream. We're looking at orders right now at the low end. Probably, what is this, right around 90, 96, 97. That'd be that target, the bottom. So we can look back here, pretty much where we fell off. Yeah, is that it? 90, about 95 dead in the middle. So right here around this goalpost I put up there last night. That's pretty much our bottom for the night where they're trading. It's going to be the bottom. And a lot of orders there to buy up. A ton of orders there set up to buy. And we got a ton of orders set up to sell pretty much right above 102K. 105, again, getting closer to the previous all-time high, 109K. So these are all still pretty much exactly the same they were yesterday. Nothing really new here to see. Where's all my whiskey? Damn it. I'm going to need some whiskey tonight. But yeah, that's what's going on with Bitcoin tonight. It's kind of boring, right? And of course, last night I was telling you guys, I know you were feeling green, right? And I was like, I'm feeling more red or yellow. And you guys were like more yellow or green. And I'm like, okay. But that's how I was feeling. And of course, we followed our red bear target right to a T. Because I'm feeling some kind of way. The whole market's feeling some kind of way. All right, so let's take a look at the market, see how healthy it is, see what it's doing. Of course, our market metrics we run through every single day so we can keep you in touch with what's going on with the trend. Because the trend is your friend. It looks like we're getting a little bit of a breakout right now on the short term. Getting closer back to the 99K on the short end. Yeah, it's still trying. Not quite there yet. All right, let's get into it. U.S. national debt sitting at $36,438 billion. Not actually that much away from where we were yesterday. I think we were $34 billion yesterday. So yeah, it looks like we only printed about, only borrowed another $4 or $5 billion in U.S. debt. Doge clock is still continuing to accumulate, saving our government money. Hopefully this is accurate, right? Well, only time will tell. There's been some, some hearsay about some of the stuff that Doge has been putting out there. Stuff from from 2014, 2016, they've been digging up, saying that they're saving U.S. I mean, unless they're doing that every single year and it started in 2014. That's just not how I read the article, though. Anyway, fear and greed index sitting at 39 in fear for the stock market. Yeah, we basically are off the edge where we were yesterday between neutral and fear into fear. Now we are straight into fear for the stocks. And crypto is feeling, hopefully not fearing, neutral. Feeling a little bit neutral today. It was, of course, in the 70s yesterday, 72, so we're down a bit on the day. Dixie's coming down as well, which is really interesting to see. We're finally coming down a little bit off the 108, but still up there quite a bit. Why the hell is this freaking chart? There it is. Yeah, so we're still climbing back up a bit. This is on the 6 month. Okay, I want to see the 5 day. Yeah, so we're coming back down from a peak of like, what was it, 109? Yeah, about 109. All right, so we still have to wait for the dollar to pull back down. It is on support right now. Next place for the dollar to fall down, which we need a weak dollar. Damn, man, this is really strong support, honestly. Last 10 days, looking pretty good. Month. Yikes. I want to see this go down, man. We can't burn enough dollars to help the economy. Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, it's got to get probably down to 107. Man, and then push down to 106 and be, just hopefully free fall from there. Man, we haven't seen that in 3 months. Has it really been 3 months? Yeah, we haven't fallen from 107 since back in like November, since the election was over. And of course, we know why it ran from there. Okay, moving on. Our crypto space right now is not looking pretty hot, guys. I like this color, though. This color is pretty hot. But yeah, if you got any dry powder right now, would be a great time to throw, again, some DCA into some of your favorite projects. We were looking at the 400 and 500 yesterday. Top 100 right now, still looking red. Everything's red. On average, everything's down about 8 to 10%. So be scooping up what you can. Maybe the last time you can. You just never know. You never know. We got a few big movers on the day. Nothing too crazy. Only like 10 or 12% between. Oh, look at that. RLB on the top 200, 300 is rolling up 40% today. I've never even heard of this damn thing. Roll Bitcoin. You guys heard of that in the chat? Let me know. I don't know what the hell that is. How's it going tonight, Crypto Corey? You bought the dip again today. That's how you roll, man. That's how we do it. That's how we make money, right? Always buy the red candles, never buy the green candles. All right, market cap. Holy crap, did that just roll back over? Okay, 61.44%. My God, guys, yeah, 62, 61. This is too high for Bitcoin for, of course, our altcoins to run. We need Bitcoin to get down to 50, 55% so we can have a big run for Jasmine and some of our other favorite altcoins in the house. Today's cryptocurrency prices by market cap, we're looking at, of course, out of top 10 assets Anything move? Anything change? Anyone get dethroned on the day? Tron's still sitting at number 10. Cardano holding on to numbers 9. Chainlink at number 11. Sui at 12. Yeah, pretty much nothing's changed here. Avalanche and Stellar still fighting for number 13, 14 spot. And of course, honorable mention going out to Jasmine, still sitting around 70s, sitting at 71 today. Of course. Okay. My favorite market cap indicator, guys, for Bitcoin, as the price pretty much does not matter until we get to zero on exchanges. Bitcoin's price discovery has not been started. Here we are again, some of the lowest levels we've ever seen on exchanges. This is what's left for you to buy against the world. 8 billion people now have only 2.17 million to buy, to purchase out of the entire bucket. We're keeping an eye on this every single day. It does not look like it changed too much today. Still sitting at the lowest on record. Moving on. Bitcoin treasuries, of course, we're looking at Michael Saylor not purchasing any this week. He did come out and say that. Just have to bring that out there. They did announce that they're not purchasing this week, which is fine because I think they're doing their shareholders meeting this week, so they don't want to do it the same week as that. So that's the story there. They're probably going to be accumulating again next week. That'd be my guess, especially with a dip like today. Oh my God, if this continues into next week, why wouldn't they be buying? And of course, we talked about Michael Saylor likes to buy on Saturdays. Okay, so right, so iShares, iBitcoin Trust still sitting at 570-ish Bitcoin. This is still not up to date, guys. I know they've gotten over 580. Yeah, look at this. We're like, what? We're like 7 days off, man. Come on, BitcoinTreasuries.net. Come on. So yeah, I'm assuming this is higher, but they have been having some outflows here lately, so it could be close to about the same. Fidelity, of course, sitting at 215 roughly. And if I can scroll upward again, Grayscale at 202. All right, Bitcoin Rainbow chart sitting at, of course, accumulation zone, guys. We trickle along, we get farther and farther out there. It's going to be even cheaper when we are at $130,000 in the still cheap zone. My God, that's going to be crazy to see us still cheap at 130K. We haven't started this bull run yet, man. We haven't even started. Until February ramps up and we get some giant Godzilla candles out of some of our favorite projects, the whole run has not started yet, in my opinion. All right, Bitcoin, of course, sitting at number 7 in market cap for the entire world's assets. Nothing new to see there. And that, of course, takes us into the news. There's only really one big thing to talk about today in the news. I'm just going to talk about that right away, and we'll see what else we can dig up. I've got all that pulled up. Of course, it is Trump's crypto czar Sachs, right? Says the golden age is coming. And he actually said it, too. And I have a video, I think. Yeah, I think this one
President Trump's crypto czar, David Sachs, held a news conference earlier today laying out his plans for digital asset regulation and stablecoins. He also mentioned his team is looking into the feasibility.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab a drink.
Of a Bitcoin reserve. Joining us now in an exclusive interview is David Sachs. He is President Trump's AI and crypto czar. And David, it's great to have you on Overtime. Welcome.
Good to be here.
So that's exactly where I want to start with you, and that is the fact that you did talk about the need for this clear regulatory framework. How quickly can you stand this up?
Well, I was on the Hill today meeting with the leaders of our House and Senate committees for banking and for finance, and they are very committed to moving legislation through the House and the Senate this year in order to provide that clear regulatory framework that the digital assets ecosystem needs to sustain innovation in the United States. And so those chairmen, I think, are very committed. President Trump is committed, and I think we can do something here. But as you know, moving legislation through Congress takes time. But I think this is something we could do in the next 6 months.
The feasibility of a Bitcoin reserve, you said that's being studied. It's one of the first things that's on the table here. What goes into that process? Is that something that would be standalone, or is that something that could potentially be tucked into, say, a sovereign wealth fund, which has been the speculation today on the heels of that executive order?
I guess it's possible that the sovereign wealth fund could decide that they want to make Bitcoin or digital assets part of its portfolio. You're going to have to.
I'd buy that for $1.
The incoming Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick about that. The item that President Trump asked our working group on digital assets to study is whether it's feasible to create either a Bitcoin reserve or some sort of digital asset stockpile. And so we're going to be looking at that question. We haven't committed yet to doing it, but it's one of the first things we're going to be looking at.
There it is, guys. He said the thing. He said the thing. We don't know if it will be. You looked into that, but I mean, it's coming. It's coming. The thing that really irks me, though, is that Earth stockpile should be a separate thing from the Bitcoin strategic reserve, and I'm sure that is going to be a bipartisan, thing. I don't think that everyone's going to agree to just loop in Bitcoin to the stockpile. There's enough people you have to appease on our entire crypto lobby, right? I think it's going to happen, guys. It's going to happen. All right, so check up on the chat, my guys. What's going on? Hey, Danny's in the house. How's it going, Danny? Yeah, I heard all the screams. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, it's a pretty big house, but I'm a pretty loud guy. Yeah, hey, Aaron Burgers also. How's it going, my guy? How's it going? Yeah, hola. And then Danny, it says, what is up, my guy? This is what's up. This is what's up right now. We're getting inching closer and closer into the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve and the crypto stockpile. And Trump's not even stopping purchasing all of those assets, of course, Ethereum and all these other things we're going to get into. I got something pulled up with as well. Of course, Trump's son, Eric. I said probably the only person in the Trump family I actually really adore. I love how when he talks crypto, he talks shop, man, because I could really have a conversation with him about crypto. I could not have a conversation about crypto with Ivanka or Donald Trump, right? So I thought that was really cool to see. Of course, this golden age is coming. The golden age is coming. All right, I think we said enough about that. I'm looking for... I had it pulled up earlier. Where the hell's Eric? Where's Eric? There we go. Breaking Ethereum statement from Donald Trump's son, Eric. Trump, you can thank me later, he says. Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump, said on his latest statement, I think that it's a great time to add Ethereum. You can thank me later. I've been saying this for a while, too, that it's kind of weird that Ethereum's, like, down in the gutter. I mean, what the hell is ETH even at? Do I even have an ETH? I don't think I think I started printing an ETH. I never made one, though. But yeah, ETH, right? What was I saying? I already had a brain fart. Holy crap, guys. Oh yeah, I've been saying that ETH of course, has been in the gutter, right? And it's kind of weird that they've been buying it all up. And again, Larry Fink came out and said that big thing back at the summit in 2023, and I keep bringing us all back to periodically. And I have it saved on my computer here somewhere. I'll pull that up too if you guys have not seen that yet. This is what scared me to death, and I pleaded with my family in 2023 to get them into crypto, and I just could not get anyone to move on it. But anyway, I'll pull this up real quick in the meantime. But yeah, ETH is getting stunted for some reason, right? And we got all this bad news and against Vitalik. The blockchain really hasn't moved, but the L2s are fine. That's the thing I don't get. Like it's just the main L1 they need to really, ramp up on. But anyway, Larry Fink, of course, said this at the Wall Street Summit, the Deal Book, 2023. I like to bring this one up a lot.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now.
All right, and just, again, some history, right? In 2023, when he came out with this, we had not had the Bitcoin ETFs yet, right? So they were just about to launch as soon as Larry Fink dipped his toes in. A month after he came out. No, that was just like 2 or 3 months after this event.
I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities.
There it is. That's what I'm getting at. Tokenization of all U.S. traded stocks, all securities. That's what's coming, right? And I think that, of course, Larry Fink knows this. Everyone has to bow down to Larry. Because he's of course, the founder of the largest asset manager on earth, BlackRock. So when I see these, I play in my head just some scenarios going on. course, Eric Trump is talking about it as well, ETH. And he's like, oh, you got to get in. You got to get in on ETH. Well, you've got to get in for a reason. Because there's men like this that want it to pop off. And they are all in the loophole, especially with Larry Fink. I know that Trump wouldn't have said those things about Bitcoin if it wasn't for Larry Fink. I know that for sure. All right, so what does he have to say? All he said is basically, you can thank me later. Just pay attention to ETH. I'll thank you later. So yeah, that was, of course, Eric Trump's World Liberty Financial Company has been recently stockpiling a large amount of ETH, and the ETH price reacted to the incident below. And man, it's really hard to see those numbers. Jesus. There we go. So we got, 2,800? My God, we really down that low on ETH? Jeez. My God, man. So yeah, it looks like we get a little bit of a market reaction from that. I think we did get down to as low as like 2,500, something like that in the last few days. It's been a lot of chopping the market, man. We just keep chopping prices. You got to go out and buy some. So yeah, if we look at the market for ETH right now, look at that. We fell all the way down to 24. Yikes. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. But yeah, I would, if you guys believe in ETH, you believe in the things I'm talking about, you might want to pick some up. You can thank Eric Trump later. All right, what else we got today? Yeah, meet the U.S. Congressman who's now repping Ethereum on his X profile. There's a lot of ETH news today, guys. What the heck? And again, I'm just extrapolating all the FUD and Hopium articles for the news today. It's all pretty much just that. It's like, what is Cardano doing? What is Polkadot doing? What is yeah, look at that. I mean, look at that right there. It is Polkadot's price drop, a temporary setback, or more. I mean, it's just all Hopium and FUD articles today. Again, man, I wanted some nice juicy stuff we got last week. We could not cover enough of the news last week. Anyway, a growing number of lawmakers have discussed crypto on Capitol Hill, but as many representatives have actually gotten their hands on the tech? No, not really. I don't think so. Maybe the new ones in Trump's cabinet, I think, are more in the know. But anyway, the question motivated Republican Williams Timmons to engage with the South Carolina constituent who helped the Republican up with his own digital wallet last week. I mean, I'm drinking a little too much tonight, guys. All right, let's see if we can slur this more. Using the Ethereum naming service, aka the ENS, Republican Timmons, Representative Timmons, effectively initiated his self-custodial wallet. What? He's got a self-custodial wallet? Guys, he knows how to crypto, bro. Jesus. At WRTIV.ETH. That is, of course, his domain naming service via ETH. ENS naming, Ethereum naming service, right? So that's his own address. The goal was to gain some familiarity with the technology enabling financial sovereignty. Timmons told the Decrypt on Tuesday, the day before he added his wallet's customs address to his profile on X, formerly known as Twitter, yada, 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 we know, tacking it to the end of his profile's description. So yeah, he's a fellow congressman accepting tips now. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, breaking. We've got a U.S. Congressman, Representative Timmons showing off his ENS domain on his Twitter page. Yeah. So that's pretty crazy, man, that we have that now happening with our policymakers. Crypto is not just for the crypto bros anymore, guys. It's for everyone and anyone. We feel we can read the legislation and we can understand the policy, but experiencing it is also important. Damn. Man, nice words there, Timmons. Putting ETH in my Twitter bio was the least I could do to show that I'm trying to help solve the challenges before us in our crypto space. That's awesome. That's awesome. The challenge Timmons referred to is to owning and passing a series of crypto-related bills that could clarify the industry's regulatory backdrop, whether it's legislation for stablecoins or the market structure, bill outlining how different agencies should police the space. Definitely don't be like Gary and rub us under your boot. As a member of the subcommittee on digital assets, financial technology, and inclusion, or simply digital assets as lawmakers refer to it, Timmons also said he will collaborate with lawmakers. He wants to build a bipartisan support for the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act. Of course, it's the FIT21, which the FIT21, I'm pretty sure it's already been, it passed last year, but they had to veto it with Biden's cabinet, right? We've gone over that so many times. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna have to worry about that. I think there already is bipartisan support enough to pass most regulation and legislation, in my opinion. That's what we saw. It immediately passed last year, and then we had to mess around with vetoing it to hold our space back. That's what it was all about. All right, so yeah, last year Timmons introduced the New Frontiers Technology Act, NFT. Interesting. NFT, really? It stands for NFT. That's a big mess up. Jesus, why would you do that? New Frontiers in Technology, NFT. Yeah, acronym. Act alongside Republican Representative Richie Torres. I'm sure all these people are Republican anyway. The bill would define the established covered NFTs, which are protected under legal and editorially. It's funny he's talking about Torres too, because he was the one that fought. He fought Gary on our Pokemon cards, right? Those are my favorite Pokemon cards right there. Just gonna say. But yeah, he fought Gary on whether a Pokemon card was a security or not. Geez. Anyway, crypto has become a major policy issue, and he wanted to not just hear about it, but actually try it out himself. So this is bullish, guys. I think this is awesome. Again, right before we get all this entire game rolling, we're going to start to see some legislation possibly roll out by the end of this month. I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. It's going to be a crazy month. All right. What's going on in the chat, guys? Jesus. Chappie's in the house. How's it going? Jeez. Danny says he gets regular alerts about ETH, and it's a low. Chappie says, bro, keep doing awesome. You have super chats on, oh, no, not yet, Chappie. I don't get any access to that until 500, unfortunately, 500 subscribers. So I'm climbing up still. But I've been a year now working on my craft, and I am not missing a beat, man. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see where we are at the end of the year. And we don't have the normies in yet. Wait till the normies are in. They're like, dude, there's some crazy guy out there wearing a mask talking about crypto. And he likes freaking Godzilla and anime and shit, too. I think we're going to have a good time. I think we're going to have a really good time. Anyway, so what else is going on in the news? Justin Sun promotes USDD. That's double D, right? As a true decentralized stablecoin ahead of USDD 2.0. Justin Sun promotes a fully decentralized stablecoin with zero risk ahead of the USDD 2.0's launch, which introduced a 20%. Look at this, guys. We keep getting the staking reward battle on the stablecoins, right? What was USDC's on Coinbase? USDC offers is it like 7 or something? That's a huge difference if it is. Staking rewards for USDC. Yeah, 6.5%. Yeah, so and that's with Kraken. I don't know if there's different percentages on different. I don't know what the hell is that's all about there. Staking crypto like 311%. There's no way. But yeah, I think Coinbase offers close to 7. Let's see. Wow, 4.1%, even lower. Yeah, so Kraken's offering like 20% on a stablecoin. My God. Yeah, so we're gonna see the stablecoin staking reward war. it's gonna launch up. It looks like it's gonna be this was published today. When does it come out? Well, we'll read and find out. Justin Sun has reiterated his position on USDD remains the only true decentralized stablecoin in the crypto market ahead of the anticipated launch of USDD. As of course, US Tether, man, they just got knocked back to El Salvador specifically, which is not a bad place to be. And they're also going to have USDT on Bitcoin now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, a USDT 2.0 will enable to stake at least a 20% annual percentage yield APY through a staking mechanism. The Tron DAO now supports USDD stability through USDT-USDD transactions. Interesting. Drive yield generation while protecting against the risk, according to Sun. I don't know, man. New stablecoin comes with new DPEG risks, right? We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. The stability of the elevated stablecoins yields faces questions because they have similar characteristics to the failed stablecoins from previous periods. This is what I'm talking about. Jesus. Sun's promotional activities fail to reveal the precise details regarding the structural transformations of the USDT 2.0 and the general public, and USDT is most up to date with white paper in December of 2022. Jesus, really? It's that old? Which describes the decentralized finance DeFi system. I just really don't care about stablecoins. I like to have all my trash fiat rolled into yours truly, of course, Bitcoin. That's where I like to throw my money in the bear market. I mean, I also like to stake some other projects too, but I don't know, man. Stablecoins, really? We'll see. All right, so that's Justin's son, of course, promoting USDD 2.0. All right, what else we got? We got, of course, more speculation from Anthony Scaramucci on Trump tariffs, Bitcoin, and Musk. Russia Energy Ministry wants to create national registry of crypto mining hardware. Interesting. Yeah, for the most part, that's the big news of the day. We're waiting for us to just get over this nonsensical tariff war, right? And right now, of course, if you guys aren't familiar with what's going on right now, Canada and Mexico are at a 1 month hiatus to hold off on the 25% tariffs, right? 25% tariffs. All right, what's going on in the chat? Jesus. All right, so yeah, sorry, Aaron. Denny says he just saw hi, hello there. Yo, Taco D-Worm, how's it going, my guy? Chappie says, cool, I'll give you a shout out to head over those numbers up. Yeah, and Danny says 7 of those of us here and 5 likes. Let's drop a like and get drop the normies. Yeah, I mean, that's all it is, man. It's gonna take a while for the normies to get in. Honestly, the normies didn't get in last cycle until about March. Okay, so we have an entire month still to get the normies in. I still think though, once Bitcoin's at 120K, it won't matter what time period it will be. That's going to be pretty much the all hype, all in on the normies. They're going to get in way too late. But it's just how it works. I wish it were different. I gave up. I gave up trying to make a difference, really, because I don't really feel like the normies can. I tried so hard explaining it to friends, family, loved ones. Like, I just gave up, man. It's not worth the hassle anymore. Anyway, so what's else going on in crypto? SEC scaling back its crypto enforcement unit. Good. That's a good thing. And maybe have some proper regulation thrown in there too. Will Trump's trade war bring in? See, again, all these articles, guys, they're all just FUD. Hopium, FUD, Ethereum game, Moonray to launch on Xbox and PS5. Look at that. Ooh, I like that. We got a gaming narrative happening in February. What is this? Blockchain games won't reach mass adoption without Xbox and PlayStation. Mini shooter Blast. Oh, really? It's a Blast Royale game. Interesting. Blast? Not Battle Royale? Let's see what's going on with that. Blockchain chain games will never reach mass adoption without Xbox and PlayStation, claims Moonray Studios CEO Rodrigo Echito. The majority of games are found on platforms such as Xbox and Steam to onboard gamers into Web3. Guys, I like to talk about all the time my favorite game out there that's crypto centric game, and that is Off the Freaking Grid. This game is awesome, guys. Of course, with a cyberpunk twist. You can exchange all your body parts for different move sets and skills. It's a pretty cool game. I love it to death. I play it every so often. I don't have too much time to play these days. I've got so much crap going on in my life, but
the top video game players in the
and we still don't have the vehicles yet either. They're coming, I think, next month.
world, are they any good in real life battle royale type situation?
But anyway, that's of course Off the Grid. That's running on the Avalanche blockchain, guys. We got NFT unlockables. You can play every single game and have the possibility to unlock an NFT every single match or more. Sometimes one time I got like 6. I got 6 hexes to unlock, which unlock again an NFT item that's attached to an NFT. This is going to change gaming for the better. I keep saying it. All those people like freaking Linus from Tech Tips telling everyone the NFTs are evil, they're bad, they're terrible for gaming. Go cry me a river. It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna be able to actually make money off your items again, like you did back in the old days on COD, right? Anyway, moving on. Enough of that. I've ranted enough about gaming. I do love the topic, though. And whenever we can talk about it, I get giddy. I do. I really do. Anyway, so where were we? I lost where we were. Jesus, there we go. Moon Ray, which I think I've seen that coin pop up a few times. The majority of games are found on platforms like Xbox and Steam. Got it. Without these platforms meeting players on their terms, blockchain games will never be able to reach the gamers at scale. Exactly. Moonray Studios, Ethereum-based multiplayer battle arena game, Moonray. So battle arena game. Okay. So it's more like, what do you call it? What was that game, that medieval game? I forget the name of it. It's been available on PC throughout the Epic Game Store since last July. It's headed to Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 later this year. The game release dates are not locked in yet, but the porting process is already underway, and the team will expect to start playtesting in the second half of 2025. Damn. Second half of 2025. We might have to move our goalposts for gaming into the middle of the year. That's crazy bullish, man. I'm going to have to tell some of my friends about that. Interesting. Moonray is the second Web3 game to break into the mainstream consoles following the early access of the first-person shooter off the grid. It's actually third-person shooter, not first-person. Yeah, of course, that's the game I was just talking about. On Xbox and PlayStation, as well as Epic Game Store on PC. Cheeto thinks Moonray has found the right balance between crossplay across platforms to reach as many games as possible, as well as sticking to each platform's terms and conditions. Guys, the normies are not going to know they're even playing with crypto, right? They're just not going to know it. They're going to be playing a game, enjoying it, and be like, oh, wait, they said I could sell this for money? And the normies are going to run out there, they're going to convert whatever token they have on Ethereum or this case, or the other case, Avalanche, right? And they're going to convert it all the way to fiat, and they're going to just, whatever, they don't care. But the ones that care and know and understand about our space are going to, of course, reinvest that somewhere else. And I can tell you, man, I've got a ton of things since I've been playing off the grid that I'm expecting to be worth quite a bit down the road. All right, so anyway, it hasn't been easy for crypto games to play the rules of the traditional platforms. In 2021, in October, Valve, the firm behind Steam, removed the blockchain-based games from its platform and advised users not to publish content on cryptocurrencies. Yeah, they did that. But you know what? I think we're in a different world now. We're in a different world now. Don't use AI as a gimmick, says Arena X Labs CEO. This rolls into another article. And this is crazy. Interesting. So I guess that's their game down here. Blast Royale is all about taking and running around, taking other players before they take you down. Okay, so it looks to me like maybe, oh no, they got guns and stuff. I was going to say, it looks kind of like Bomberman, maybe top down, and they like blast, I'm thinking like blown up with bombs, but yeah, it looks interesting. I don't know what the gimmick is with crypto though, how they're going to, or why they're going to, do that. Depends, maybe there's a way to unlock certain skins, or, I mean, that's kind of the beginning of, a crypto integration. But anyway, I'll keep an eye on that for a while. Is this the same game? Doesn't make any sense. Multiplayer Battle Arena, Moonray is based on a surreal, far future world. I like the look of that game. I'm not sure what this is. So I guess they have two games in the lineup. That'd be my take. Anyway, so that's what's going on with Moonray. I'm going to keep that up and tell some of my friends about that. That's interesting. Interesting play there. I'm interested to see what's else is gonna come out in June, right, this summer. All right, guys, what's else going on in the chat? Oh, Jesus, Danny. So they text when there's a dump or there's a project pumps. Oh yeah. I see what you're talking about. Yep. D-Worm says, "LOL. If you know, you know." That's right. If you know, you know. That's why we keep ourselves in the know. That's right. That's why we can go in and get these projects on the cheap. Trump's sovereign wealth fund, a big deal for crypto. I don't know. We just saw that. Of course, he talked about that. His new crypto czar. But honestly, I don't think there's anything else today, guys. I think that might have been all the news I could muster up that was worth bringing up. What's this? Is this as of yesterday? Is that even today? It's already the 4th. Okay. Solana rival Sui could be in for a further dramatic collapse. You know what? I'll be buying up that dip. Jeez. So yeah, everyone's just like, where's it going? Where's it going? Coinbase asked FDIC, OCC, and the Federal Reserve to remove hurdles from banks to partner with crypto firms. I think that's coming with the Fit 21 Act anyway. So I'm not. Yeah, I think it's kind of a nothing thing. Bank employee allegedly drains $2.3 million from bank accounts. A massive fraud scheme. Jesus. Stay safe out there, guys. Keep your crypto in a whole cold storage hardware wallet. Right? Yeah, cold storage hardware wallets. Like a Ledger or a Trezor or a Tangem or, anything. A passport for Bitcoin, whatever. Right. So, yeah, I like this one, though. I think we mentioned this a little bit yesterday, but, yeah, President Trump's tariffs will send Bitcoin to the moon. And here's why. And I agree with this. Higher, faster, and stronger. It says Bitcoin executive. He was actually interviewed by Paul Barron, I think it was yesterday. It was actually a really good interview. If you guys haven't seen that, I wonder if I can pull it up. It was a long interview, so I can't play the whole damn thing. But Paul Barron, one of my favorite guys in the space, guys. He's been covering crypto for years. I've been watching this guy since I got in. Yeah, and he, of course, interviewed Matt Hougan. And he was talking about, let's see, of course, the tariffs pushing the Bitcoin. Here we go. Trump tariffs and crypto.
He's hoping to achieve ultimately lower dollar, a weaker dollar against other currencies. I know that sounds paradoxical with tariffs, but that his long-term goal is a weaker dollar, lower interest rates, lower taxes. If he achieves those ends, then that's going to send risk assets sharply higher. We think on balance, that's the more likely scenario. But look, anyone looking at this market has to admit that there's more risk and uncertainty than there was in the past. That's a headwind. Long term, I think it's going to end up being a catalyst.
I was looking at your tweet. TradFi is absurd. It's like waiting for the news to make it across the ocean by boat. That's the thing that I'm intrigued with, is just the speed of the market right now. It is absolutely lightning in terms of how the market reacts. But of course, we have 24/7 trading here in the crypto side of things. But it seems to be affecting other markets, including things like gold. Do you think this is just the new normal in terms of how trades are going to happen in the open market?
This is definitely the new normal. The old world still thinks you can release news on Friday and give the world 2+ days to digest it, but that's no longer true. People now have, multi-billion-dollar liquidity into macro assets, whether it's crypto or it's gold, and they're used to expressing their views in those assets. And so I do think we're in a new era. I don't think you can put the genie back in the bottle. Again, those days of, surprisingly many 4:30 p.m. Friday press conferences, that's over, right? That era's over. Now...
Yeah, so that was a bit of a clip there. He runs on for like 45 minutes. It was a really great interview. If you guys want to catch that out, of course, that's Paul Barron and Bitwise CEO Matt Hougan. All right, what else we got? And I agree with it too. I think that the tariffs are going to create the weaker dollar, and that's again what Trump has been trying to get, the weaker dollar for the economy to kind of push the Fed into, or it's eventually what's going to happen. It's going to push the Fed into bringing the interest rates down, and we get this crazy golden age, like what the crypto czar just said. It's almost like everyone's playing together, right? it's crazy. It's crazy, but it's probably going to happen this summer. To be my guess. If we have to wait that long, hopefully it won't take that long. But this month's looking pretty bearish already, which should be really weird for a bearish February. Anyway, so what else we got? What else do we got? I think that is the rest of everything I've got pulled up for the news today. We can take a look at the normies and Twitter. So yeah, that was the article I pulled up that video for instead. What else we got? Yeah, it's the same stuff Bitcoin Magazine's been covering for a while. All right, so a little bit of things I've had pulled up for Twitter. Not too much today, guys. It's kind of slow and stale lately. This week has been... Come on. Anyway, what in the world is this? That's in my feed. What is that? Of course, we got the Crypto Czar today. Yeah, I've been sharing that. And of course, we got Costco now sells Bitcoin at every location. Bitcoin news: Costco is installing Liberty X Bitcoin ATMs at every store across the USA. Costco, get your Bitcoin at Costco. No, get it. Get it in a hardware wallet and keep it at home. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, you can send it. I mean, the reason why they have so many of these kiosk guys is so that people can send, again, cross-border payments. Oh, what? XRP? You can send cross-border payments, again, to back home in like Mexico, here in the United States, or Canada, without having to pay some crazy ACH fee, right? Or wire transfer. All right, so that's, of course, yeah, look at that, more and more of it. Bitcoin ATMs across America. We're going to definitely destroy the world's average now on Bitcoin ATMs. That's nuts. How many countries tax their citizens and send money to the United States? Just wondering, says Elon Musk. Yeah, and of course, everyone's talking about the crypto czar. ADHD stuff. SEC Crypto Task Force. Here we go, guys. We got Hester Pierce announcing she will be leading it. Focused on creating the clear regulation framework for crypto assets. This is the person we're gonna blame now. Okay, this is the person. I keep doing that. My screen's over there, but I'm pointing over here. This is the person we're gonna be mad at next, not Gary. God, we'll see. We'll see how she goes. Blocking traffic. Oh, geez, this is good. The southern border, man, has been crazy, man. Been crazy. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Bitcoin will absorb all of it. Yes. Yes, it will. It will. What in the world, man? I'm gonna get in trouble here on live Twitter. All right, let's look at the normies. Howard Lutnick on Bitcoin. Up we go. Up we go. What is he saying?
They still won't transact in it, and they won't finance it yet. I think people misunderstand traditional financial service companies. They want to transact in Bitcoin. They want new asset classes to transact in. That's just a good thing, but they need the regulator to say it's okay. Right now, today, right? If a bank were to hold your Bitcoin, they would have to set aside their own money equal to that amount in sort of like in a jail. I mean, you'd say, well, that's crazy. The answer is, that's why they don't hold it. But if you let them hold it, if the regulatory environment was good, you will see all the traditional financial service companies, the big banks, the big brokerage companies, they're all going to go headfirst into Bitcoin pump.
All right, there we go. Looks like he's been taking a little too much time with Michael Saylor. Oh my God! You know what? Everyone can feel so bearish right now, but guys, we've got crypto news every day now. I remember when I got into space, I had to go and Google for 5-6 day old articles to read because there was no news about anything anywhere. And here we are. We're updated. It's crazy. It just hit me right off when I was watching that. I was like, man. It's crazy that now we can get Bitcoin and crypto news any moment we want, and it's happening all the freaking time. What in the world is this reaction here? What? Did you catch the reaction? The reactionary wink and smirk. You mentioned the Bitcoin Reserve. Huh? What? I did not catch that. Oh! That's troll. That's troll.
So one of the things that the president instructed us to do was to evaluate the idea for a Bitcoin reserve, and so that is one of the things. That's one of the first things we're going to look at as part of the.
That is weird, dude. Jesus. And they shifted their faces into seriousness after, of course, they started speaking. The face does not lie. They know exciting is about to happen, and they cannot say yet. Humans are humans. Of course, brought to you by the Parachutes Bitcoin on Twitter. All right, guys. Let's get into the normies. What's going on with the normies today? What are they Googling today? How are they breaking my brain today? I'm sick of it! Of course, normies love their celebrities and they love their sports. Parlay. Looking up Celtics and the Cavaliers. Gaza Strip. Some nasty stuff's going on there, I guess. I don't know. I think they pulled funding from Gaza Strip. Vanessa Kirby. Fantastic Four cast. New Fantastic Four. We're getting another Galactus in a Fantastic Four movie? Ooh, interesting. Marcus Jordan. I guess, yeah, Michael Jordan. I don't. It's his son? Okay. I don't know that Army stuff, man. Atletico Madrid. Yeah, football. Tiger Woods' mom. What the hell, man? People care about the dumbest things. Sweden shooting. Yikes. Pam Bondi. Yeah, I don't know. Is Luca playing tonight? What in the world? Google stock. Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Walmart recalled broccoli. Oh, what? I mean, I don't know. Ice storm warning. Hopefully not my way. U.S. Navy Helios laser weapon. Oh, yes! This is what caused the California fire. No, I did not say that, guys. I did not say that. Netanyahu, AMD stock. So we got more stocks. Interesting. Department of Justice, Wheel of Fortune. Really? Wheel of Fortune. Severe thunderstorm warning. All right. So normies have no clue what's going on. Still out of the game. Not paying attention to Bitcoin. And these are the days where we are just waiting calmly for the storm. Waiting calmly. The calm before the storm. Wow. We are flatlined. Look at this. Last 4 hours for Bitcoin searches on Google. Flatlined into nothingness last 7 days. Nothing. Bitcoin's dead on Google. The normies have not woken up yet. All right. So we're still waiting for that big breakout on the normies to realize their potential, the true potential. From this BS right here to this beautiful golden coin here. They'll save your financial future and give you and your family generational wealth. All right. So what's before I get into back in the charts, guys? What's going on with the chat? What's going on with the chat? Okay, so D-Worm says, yeah, you know, and then Green Tea says, Otaku, what's up? How's it going, Green Tea? Loading up on some gold and Bitcoin on the next crypto Costco trip. That's right, because they're still selling this stupid shit at Costco, too. Oh, I keep forgetting that. Oh, my God. But yeah, now they got Bitcoin there, too. Spending too much money, you said? Oh, wow. Well, good luck with that. Hopefully your trip is successful as Bitcoin dips back down to 97K. Wow. 97.9 here currently. So touching just basically at 98K. Are we hitting that bear target, guys? We keep teasing the bears with every night. Anyway, recapping last night, guys. Again, with all kidding and joking aside, 2 nights ago, actually it was Friday night, I predicted this, and it landed somewhere like this. I forget exactly where, but it was so close. Of course, it was a little lower, yeah. Yeah, so it was something like that happened last night. I reviewed it last night. It was hilarious. I was so close. And again, we're trolling with the super bear, right? But you know what? At this point, that might be another bear move by the end of the week if they continue this trade war. Again, this is all just FUD. It's going to get shaken out. This is not a huge macro thing we need to worry about with crypto. And Bitcoin really does not care. It does not care. Bitcoin does not care. Now, your altcoins might, depending on how risk on they are. You know, if they're in for like, if it's a financial altcoin, I'd say you probably have less risk. But if you're looking at like a gaming play and this damn trade war goes on for some weird reason for like 2 or 3 months, then yeah, there's going to be a problem with some of your altcoins if they're mostly gaming tokens. But I think real world assets are probably going to be safer in the short term. And most likely the long term as well. So anyway, Bitcoin, right? We're focusing on Bitcoin's King Daddy. So what follows, everything follows Bitcoin. Charts pretty much mimic Bitcoin for the most part as well. So yeah, what are we looking at Bitcoin? Of course, last night we called the bear target. I was like feeling. I asked the chat. I was like, are you guys feeling, bullish tonight or bearish? And I was like, I'm leaning more yellow and red. And most of the chat was like yellow or green. I was like, are you sure? Okay. I go with the chat because that's the native consensus, right? That's the large pool, or larger pool than myself. And I don't like to be biased. But yeah, we did unfortunately play out the bear target. And so we're going to look at tonight. Where are we going tonight? Well, we're going to continue our ritual like we do every night. Of course. Crypto Chaos will continue. Yes, Crypto Chaos continues tonight. Oh, it does. And so I got my altar out, of course, with the Bitcoin candle. And we're going to light that bitch. We're going to light that bitch and see where we go tonight. I just had my lighter. Okay, there it is. And you know what? I'm going to do something special tonight, too. I'm going to burn a hundy. Just because I feel like Bitcoin needs it. And we appease the gods. The Satoshi gods, you know. We appease Satoshi by burning money. So we're going to burn this one tonight. All right. Let's just see what Benny's face does. Jesus. There it is. There it is. There it goes. Oh, my God. Woo. Woo. I'm going to burn a hole in my pants. Oh, shit. All right. So it has been done. Oh. Benny has been burned. Oh my God, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. I completely lost it. Oh, it's stuck in my chair. All right, so Benny has been burned, and now we continue our ritual into the evening with Bitcoin. Hopefully, playing out to where I draw every night. It has been for the last 20 days. All right, so let's play along with it. Let's continue the shtick. As I grab the sticks, of course, our ritual includes our most volatility timelines, right? You just need to know 3 numbers, guys. I say this every night, but I really do mean it. I followed this damn market for way too damn long. I've noticed all the market pretty much follows those 3 timelines, time frames, which are, of course, 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 and 12. Again, doesn't matter. Other side of the world. It's pretty much playing out the same way either way. So tonight we're looking at 9 o'clock. And then we're looking at about midnight. And I'm always wondering why no one ever talks about it either. Like, I'm the only one I think who ever even noticed. Let me know in the chat if you guys know anyone else who talks about the market time frames. To me, it should seem so obvious, right? So obvious. You can see right here. What's this? Right there. 9 p.m., right? Boom. Most volatility in the bottom of the chart. 9 p.m. What's this over here? Probably about noon, 9 o'clock, 10:30, right? Boom. 9:30, 9 o'clock. Yeah. All the volatility, all of the volume comes in those 3 time frames. Anyway, of course, that's the market open, lunchtime, people are day trading, and then the close. Anyway, so with that being said, where are we heading to tonight? Right now, Bitcoin's looking like it's creating a inverse head and shoulders pattern. It's kind of dirty. It's not even getting high enough or bullish enough upward. I'm not seeing anything else really going on there. We can draw a pendant and see how that feels. I don't know. So more than likely, we're going to play out this pendant into the later hours. If we don't sell off right away, honestly, what do we got going on? I don't think we really have anything going on. Japan's already open right now. They've been up for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Let's see, Japan time. Japan time. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock in the afternoon right now in Japan. We're already hit 9 o'clock. So, with that being said, they're going to start trading here in about an hour. In Japan, taking lunch. Where do they go? Do they go up or down? Let's take another look at heat map real quick and then make an educated guess. Alrighty. Where is my chart? And again, just a daily reminder, guys. It's all going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I promise it's going to be okay.
So just chill out. Drink a 7-Up. Eat a moon pie. Quit murdering people.
Yeah, especially that last one. Yeah. Anyway, so where are we going? Well, we're heading right back up to 98. No, we're falling back down. Oh my God. So anyway, we're gonna still be playing the same the same channel we were looking at, right? It looks like 95K to about 105K. So that target's pretty big. It's a 10K target. I mean, a 10-day gap, right? So we're just going to be chopping around there somewhere. It looks like we're already selling off to the bottom of that pendant. Again, everyone draws the same damn thing, right? Everyone's looking at the same damn thing. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to draw a pendant, right? Right.
What are you, stupid?
Thanks, Oscar. Yeah, it's probably much gonna play out. Looks like it's unless we fall down further and we break 97.5. We have any other local levels of support? Really, nothing, really. Then yeah, we could probably come back down. I mean, the Bears might get their way, man. I hate to say it. We've been trolling this number for a long time, but it may actually play out. We're not that far away, and it's not a big deal if we do. Honestly, I showed this at the very beginning of my stream tonight, but for us to come back down and reach some of these lower targets, it's not a huge deal. We've ran so far already, and the global macro trend tells us. Oh, hey, there's Bitcoin Chen. The global macro trend tells us that we can go back down, and it's fine. It's fine. We're fine to go back down and actually retest my God, as low as like 70K. I mean, I don't think we're going that low, especially with Bitcoin strategic reserves in the entire world jumping on board with it. But that is the global macro trend. And yeah, we're stuck in that channel. And honestly, we're in a bullish trend right now, but anyway, I just wanted to bring you that up again, guys. That we could go down and it'd be fine. It'd be fine for Bitcoin. It'd be fine for all other markets. It's just gonna hurt a little. It's gonna sting a little. All right. Anyway, so that being said, let's see what we're doing. If we go down and retest that low. I'm gonna do not so bullish predictions tonight, guys. I'm just going to let you know right out the gate. But we are kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place between 95K and 105K. Somewhere in the middle, I think it would be, of course, our baseline target, or maybe even our bullish target. Since we are falling down today, I'm going to say our bullish target, because we do our super bull and super bear as well. So I feel like our bullish target is going to probably break out. Look at that, right around 12 o'clock. What do I tell you guys? All the volume. This is pretty much right there. So we're probably going to climb that pendant on out, break out, maybe retouch 100K on our baseline target, kind of drag that out and sideways into the morning. We roll over a little bit. Maybe in touch in tomorrow morning, we might get as low back down to our previous level, 96K. We don't know how the market's going to feel in the morning, right? Hopefully Trump comes out early enough and says something positive, like 10:30 like he did last time, and kind of flip the market back positively by 12 o'clock. Again, this is his goal. He doesn't want when he sees the stock market in the positive in the green, that is a win for Trump. That's his entire thing he ran on, right? So that's what we're looking at. Of course, that is our base case scenario. I think it's pretty conservative. It's not too crazy. It's not unrealistic. And then, after that, we're going to be looking at our bull target, which then, of course, will be running out, breaking out, maybe a little bit, and maybe retouching our previous resistance at 102 and rolling over a little bit in the morning. So I'm not getting too bullish tonight at all, guys. I'm not even going to start there. Our Super Bowl will be dumb and retarded like it usually is. But realistically, of course, these are what we're going to be looking at tomorrow, landing on. All right, and then my more realistic target, our realistic bearish target, would be, again, we play this out. Maybe not even break down early. And at 12 o'clock, we start selling off. Because I don't know how the foreign market feels yet. They're still kind of worried about these trade wars. I mean, I know in the U.S., I feel like anyone smart in the U.S. is kind of like shrugging it off. But I think the foreign market is looking at these a little bit more worrisome. So I'm feeling like it's going to be a little more bearish for them. So I'm going to say we're probably going to sell off at each major time frame where the volatility is, and then maybe kind of pump it back up in the morning. Again, usually what happens is that the foreign market sells off. We usually buy back in the morning. And if the foreign market buys a dip, then we usually end up selling it off in the morning. It's again, yin-yang reversal. So that's what I'm looking at for our bear target. And that might actually, I don't know. It might be a little too bearish. We'll see. And then, of course, we're looking at our super bear and our super bull targets for the evening. I think what's going to happen to Bitcoin tonight, our super bear target is, you know where we're going with that. Our super bull target is maybe going to probably play out something like this. And then we're going to touch that, 105. We're going to break through it somehow. I don't know why it would ever happen, but realistically, unless someone announces that they're now accumulating Bitcoin, like, I don't know. Honda. Maybe Honda comes out and says they're accepting Bitcoin overnight or something. You just never know. It's a crazy market, guys. I love it. And before I do my super bear target for the evening, I'm going to check on the chat. What's going on? Green Tea. Can't wait to hold one Bitcoin. Hell yeah. That's right. You got to hold that Bitcoin. You got to hold on for dear life, right? Diamond hands that shit, right? Diamond hands it. And then, burn my George Washington bill with you. Yes. Well, George Washington's only $1, but I mean, that's fine. That's fine. It works. Just don't tell anyone you did it. Oh no. The Fed might come looking for you. Devin Walker says, what's going on, Otaku? Yes, I'm the one who asked you about the one-on-one video calls. Oh my God. That's so true, man. I mean, I'm up for it if Rob's okay with it. I just don't know. Maybe we'll talk about that. That's awesome, man. Thanks for joining up tonight, man. It's a good time. Disclosure Crypto says, Otaku, give a consolidation chart on Gari. Huh. It's been a while since we looked at Gari, too. I can take a look at it before we go. But before I do that, let me, of course, draw our super bear target for the night, which hopefully this does not play out again or even come close to it the last time. But yeah, I'm going to say something like this. We fall back down. We just can't get back up. We fall back down, break down. Oh my God, 87K. And what are we at? Like 3? We're into midnight. And oh my God, we're into midnight. Holy crap, I'm a little too far out there. All right. Last time I did this, it actually played out though. It was crazy, even being so far out on the chart. But yeah, I feel like we're just gonna break on down. We're gonna hit 87K. Oh my God, we hit that super bear target. All the ones we've been crying about and screaming for 2 months. And then yeah, we can just kind of consolidate back up because Bitcoin's not gonna stay down there forever as well. All right, so there it is again, guys. Our super bull, our super bear, and our baseline targets for the evening. Yeah, we'll take a look at Gary real quick. I do have to delete something because again, I get this for free, right? I don't pay for TradingView. I throw all my money into crypto. that's where it be. That's where it be. So I need to delete one of these on my chart because my my free membership does not allow too many. So what do we got here to throw away? You know what? It's been awesome to look at Trump coin. We can delete. It's gonna be probably brought up again too. Screw it. Let's get rid of sheep for today. Yeah, let's get rid of sheep. Oh boy, yes, trash that. All right, so Gary. So Gary, guys, if you aren't familiar with Gary, it's been pretty much down in the gutter for a while now, but it is the new Web3 YouTube style play, kind of like Rumble, right? That sort of play for Web3 crypto in our asset space. And yeah, like I said, it's still down in the gutter, still down on the ground, but if you look down, yeah, it's at the very bottom, basically. Came up a little bit. From last time we looked at it, it was down here. So about, what is that, 6 tenths of a penny? Something like that, 0.006. Now we're sitting at about 0.008. So not quite at a tenth of a penny yet, or a penny. Yeah, not at a penny yet. We're almost at a penny. Okay. So it's getting closer to breaking out to a penny. I do not hold any of this particular project. But if you do, that's a long way to climb back up to the previous all-time high. And not to say you can't do it either. A lot of these coins are going to be back with a vengeance, right? And right now, if that broke out to the previous all-time high, again, that was the launch. Tokenomics are probably looking a little bit different now. But if it ever did, we'd be looking at a 1,300% return. Just saying. This is higher bull. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait. We're gonna be losing our freaking minds and making a shit ton of money while doing it. So that's Gary on the evening, guys. Oh shoot. Devin Walker says yes. And then in Disclosure Crypto, yeah, I'm pretty sure that covered the Gary thing for him all the time. And then Aaron Berger says, I want a 87K Bitcoin. Well, be careful what you wish for. Aaron Burgers. I mean, would I sell a lot of my other assets that are still up to buy more though, Bitcoin? I don't know. I have to look and see where we're at with a lot of that, but that's tempting. It's really tempting if we do. My God. All right. So and then disclosure. Yeah. No problem. Disclosure. Disclosure Crypto. Man, what a mouthful tonight. Well, yeah, thanks for joining tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. We had a ton of fun, as we normally do. And, yeah, I just can't wait for this market to pop on off. We are done. So many major narratives are over, right? Like, of course, I forgot who gave this to me. Someone gave this to me. It was a Kamala versus Bitcoin Trump. Yeah, Bitcoin Trump dollar bill, $1 million bill. But yeah, we're done with all the big narratives. We're just waiting now. We're waiting on our hands, waiting patiently, ever so patiently, to start taking some profits and, of course, stacking more sats in Bitcoin while we go up. So have a great night, guys. Stay safe, and don't let your dreams be dreams. Buy some Bitcoin. Later.
Insufficient. We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law. You always print money to do that. I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency. Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky. So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right
She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. It's the season. 'Tis the season. Later.